Thanks. Yeah.
All right, we will reconvene and begin the hearing for the Liberty Dale Drainage Improvement Petition. Let me go over the ground rules. I want to welcome everyone to the first hearing for the consideration of the Liberty Dale Drainage Improvement Petition. There is a sign-in sheet, circulating room. We ask that you sign in. I'll go through what will happen today. We'll hear a report from the county engineer and the Soil and Water Conservation District, take questions from the board, hear from those in favor of the petition, then hear from those opposed to the petition. And I'll ask anyone testifying to take an oath. We'll continue back and forth. If new information comes up or additional people want to speak, we'll take some questions from the board. And after listening to the testimony and report of the engineer, the board will decide whether to grant the PREA petition or dismiss the petition. And the board considers the following in their decision: whether the board hereby finds that the proposed improvement is necessary, that it will be conducive to the public welfare, and the board also finds that it's reasonably certain that the cost of the proposed improvement will be less than the benefit. If the board grants the PREA petition, the county engineer will proceed with preparation of plans, reports, and individual schedules of assessments for the project. When plans are complete, a final hearing will be set. Notification of the hearing will be given to landowners, and the board will consider the project. So with that, we will go ahead with the reading of the report of the engineer and Soil and Water Conservation. Oh, we got to do the resolution first. Sorry.
Resolution number 17-242, public hearing for consideration of the Liberty Dale Drainage Improvement Petition filed by Liberty Dale Homeowners Association.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Vote.
Vote on motion 17-242. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 17-243, in the matter of approving for a specific occurrence a suspension of Rule 3, speaker registration, Rule 4, limitations, and Rule 7, public comment procedure from the rules governing the public comment before the Board of County Commissioners of Delaware County, Ohio.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Vote.
Vote on motion 17-243. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye. All right. Now we'll hear the report.
Good morning, Commissioners. Brett Bacon, Delaware Soil and Water Conservation District. We also have Rob Riley from the County Engineer's Office, and Milt Link and Joey Herford, also from the Soil and Water District. I will read the first hearing report into the record, and then we'll be happy to answer any questions you might have. First hearing report, Liberty Dale 1 and 2 Drainage Petition per ORC 6131, March 9th, 2017. This report has been prepared for the first hearing on a drainage petition filed by the Liberty Dale Homeowners Association and others on September 15th, 2016. The petition was signed by 22 of the 82 lots. The general location and course of the requested improvements is stated on the petition as follows, quote, in Delaware County, Liberty Township, in Liberty Dale Section 1 and 2, generally following the existing course and terrain of the improvement shown on document labeled Exhibit C. The petition specifically asks for to repair, replace, or alter the existing improvement as required and to maintain the improvement per attached Exhibit C and engineer plan. Petition process. This petition has been submitted according to Section 6131 of the Ohio Revised Code, which authorizes the County Commissioners to act on behalf of benefited property owners to make drainage improvements and maintain those improvements. Should the Commissioners decide to proceed with this petition, the existing stormwater drainage system will be evaluated for any deficiencies or immediate maintenance needs. Excuse me. The decision to approve a petition project is a three-step process. First, a viewing of the proposed drainage petition is conducted for the Commissioners to familiarize themselves with the site. The Commissioners conducted the viewing for this project on December 12, 2016. Next, the preliminary hearing, which is before us this morning, is held to consider the initial feasibility and benefit of the request. If the petition is approved at this preliminary hearing, a final hearing will be conducted to further consider the petition. At that time, final details, such as any required repairs or modifications to the existing system and a schedule of assessments to benefited landowners will be available. The development's existing conditions. The development's infrastructure was constructed between 1996 and 1998. A preliminary review of the existing stormwater management system plans and records has been conducted. As part of this preliminary review, it has been determined that the existing stormwater management system appears to be accurately reflected by the available records. Pending approval at this preliminary hearing, a detailed inventory and evaluation of the existing stormwater drainage system will be conducted. Based on this inventory and evaluation, any necessary repairs and the estimated cost can be calculated. It is important to keep in mind the stormwater management system is separate from the sanitary sewer system, and this review did not include the sanitary sewer system. This petition and associated information pertains to the stormwater management system only. Maintenance and construction cost estimate. The annual maintenance assessment for each of the parcels will be estimated as follows. Estimated cost of the original construction equals $449,960.64. Per lot construction cost based on 82 lots, $5,487.32. The annual maintenance assessment per lot averages 2% to 3% of the per lot construction cost. In this scenario, assuming a 2% maintenance collection, the per lot construction will be as follows. $5,487.32 per lot construction cost times 2% average annual collection equals $109.75 annual per lot maintenance assessment. Factors favorable and unfavorable. Section 6131 of the Ohio Revised Code requires the county engineer to state in a report favorable and unfavorable factors to a proposed project, estimate the cost of the project, and state an opinion as to whether the benefits of the project exceed the cost. The following information is presented for your consideration. Factors favorable to the improvement. 1. Safeguard property values from decline due to poor drainage. 2. Provision for annual inspection and maintenance of improvements in perpetuity. 3. Reduces the liability of individual homeowners and the Civic Association for upkeep and maintenance of the stormwater management system. Factors unfavorable to the improvement. 1. Cost of maintenance assessment may be a burden to some landowners. 2. Disruption of landscaping and lawn areas during some maintenance and repair activities. Delaware County Engineer's opinion concerning benefit versus cost. It is my opinion, based on the preliminary information gathered, that the benefits of the proposed petition request exceed the estimated cost of the drainage maintenance assessment. I also find that the proposed petition is necessary and that it will be conducive to the public welfare. Should this project proceed to a final hearing, detailed plans, specifications, estimated costs, and assessments would be prepared. A comprehensive benefit versus cost analysis will also be performed to determine the feasibility of advancing this proposed project.
Okay. Thank you. Questions for Brett?
At this time.
Okay. All right, we will move on then to testimony. First, we would invite anyone who wants to speak in favor of the petition to speak. Identify yourself, and I'll swear you in.
Good morning, Commissioners. My name is Nico Fornado. I'm a member of the Libertydale Homeowners Association and its treasurer.
Okay, great. Thank you. If you could raise your right hand, I'll swear you in. Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you first for taking the time to consider the petition of the association to be included in the county's drainage maintenance program. We're glad to be here today, and I rise today to speak in strong support of the petition being considered and approved by the Commission. This represents an opportunity for the association to bring on professional staff to both conduct an engineering analysis and regular maintenance of the system that has not been performed on it since its construction. Also, as the engineer noted, it gives us the opportunity to remove some potential liability and large costs in the moment for the association and the homeowners. It gives us some predictability in cost and liability, and that's something that we'd like to be able to deliver to the homeowners of our neighborhood. Further, we've enjoyed working with the Soil and Water team as we've prepared this petition. Appreciate their input on ways to make sure that the system is performing as designed, and also potentially look to make improvements to the system where it's not functioning as intended. So again, we would strongly support the adoption of the petition, and thank you for your consideration.
Questions?
When was the development built, I guess?
So it was platted in the mid-'90s. The drainage system went in between 96 and 98, and homes were built between 99 and about 2001.
Okay.
So we just missed the cutoff by a couple of years to be required to be a part of the system.
Okay, thank you.
I have nothing.
Commissioner Merrill? I have no further questions.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Room looks pretty empty.
Just ask the question.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we'll still ask, are there anyone here who is opposed that wishes to speak, opposed to the petition who wishes to speak? All right, we hear no one wants to speak in opposition to it.
I'll move to close the hearing on this.
I will second that.
Okay.
Resolution number 17-244, in the matter of closing the public hearing for the consideration of the Liberty Dale Drainage Improvement Petition filed by Liberty Dale Homeowners Association. It was motion made by Commissioner Merrill and seconded by Commissioner Lewis.
Okay. Discussion? Vote?
Vote on motion 17-244. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Bitten?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Very good. Yes. I will ask that the motion be read to support the petition. I think it addresses the concerns. The benefits outweigh the cost, and it's a benefit to the neighbors. And I believe it meets all the criteria established by the state. And with that, I would direct you to read the motion.
Resolution number 17-245, in the matter of granting the prayer petition and directing the Delaware County engineer to proceed with preparation of plans, reports, and schedules for the Liberty Dale Drainage Maintenance Improvement Project.
Yes.
Second?
Discussion? Vote?
Vote on motion 17-245. Mr. Bitten?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Okay. So that is the end of this hearing. And next is to adjourn the meeting. We have truly have no need for executive session.
Someone else
The
has
hearing
to-
is closed.
Oh, yes, the hearing's closed, and I just have one. We're still
Yes.
regular
Still
session. I am on the Emergency Management Board, and they sent me a new little logo that they were thinking of that I just wanted you two to take a look at, and or you three, anybody, and give Frazan or myself any feedback, and I'll just relay that to them.
Canine visitor. I
And
don't think this is really related, but just a question.
Sure.
We're doing our branding project. Should this somehow fit into the whole branding scheme as far as the look of the logo? Just a question.
Sure.
Don't know if it makes sense or not.
That's a good point. I can
I
ask.
had that same question.
Yeah, I thought of that, too. Okay. And then I noticed yesterday that Chief Noble of Orange, the Orange Fire Chief, was elected to the Ohio State Fire Council as chairman for 2017, and I wondered if we should just write a letter congratulating him.
Sure, sounds great. Yeah, that's a.
Does that
I
sound
saw
good?
that article as well.
Yeah, really nice.
Nice recognition,
Right.
and I'm sure he'll contribute
Yes,
well in that leadership role. So
yes. So
I'm
we're
fully
all in
supportive of it,
agreement?
yes. Yeah.
Okay, great. We will do that. I'll mention it to Jane.
Okay.
Thank you.
That it?
That's all I have. Yes, thank
Okay,
you.
I guess we're adjourned then.
Thank you. Oh, thanks, all right. Yeah.